For Ryan's Rose, this is a public service. It's a last resort for anybody that can't quite get all the answers in their relationship. Let me just get to the email. It says, Dear Ryan, my husband went to Australia to visit his brother, who he's not seen in years. I didn't go because I stayed behind with our baby. Since he's returned, he's been very distant and weird. I decided to unpack his suitcase because it had been sitting there for 6 days. In the front pocket, I found a photo booth strip of my husband, his brother, and 2 randoms. Random girls. Now everything makes sense. He's acting weird because something happened down there. Now that's not good. That photo strip, not a good idea.
And why would he
By
pack
the way,
it?
let's just say that you are in a photo booth with somebody and you're forced to do it because your brother made you. Why? You're not keeping that photo.
Yeah, you burn it.
Let's grab her here. Lauren, I don't know that I need to know much because if I would have found that kind of picture and I was in your situation, I would have very, very good reason to think something was happening. Let me ask you this actually. I'm just thinking, is his brother the kind of guy that instigates trouble?
I have never known him to be a guy who instigates trouble, but I haven't actually spent a lot of time with him. I mean, we were only dating for 2 years before we got married, so and then he moved to Australia shortly after that. So
What are they doing? There were 2 random girls and your husband in the photo.
Is the brother single?
well, the whole reason my husband went down to Australia is because his brother John is going through a divorce. And I was actually supposed to go with him, but we have a 15-month-old, and I was going to drop her off at my mom's, and my mom was going to take care of her, but then I got, mom guilt. And, a couple days before, I said, you know what, I'm going to stay. I can't be away from my baby for that long.
I like that you said that, and I actually like that you said to him, go. Because, the brother's going through a hard time, and he needs to be there. I like all that. But what I wonder is this a case of your husband just being reckless, or is this a case of your husband actually cheating while he was on a different continent? But let's find out if he's truly being reckless or if there's more to it if we can. So, Lauren, Sissany is going to call your husband and, try and find out what's going on by asking him if he would like to send roses to anybody. And then she's going to find out what he wants to put on the card, okay?
Sure.
So can you just say for me, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM?
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband.
Great. Okay, so we're going to do that now, and good luck, okay, sweetheart?
Thank you.
Be very quiet so we can see if we can get some stuff out of him here.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Sam?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Ariana. I'm calling from globalflowers.com. How are you doing this morning?
Fine.
Good. Well,
I'm sorry, who is this?
My name is
Global
Ariana.
Flowers?
Globalflowers.com. We're actually a global flower shop, and we're promoting our new business. It's basically, you can send flowers to anybody you want at anywhere in the world. So is there anybody that you would like to send free flowers to today? You've been selected as one of our winners.
No, thanks. I'm good, thank you.
You can send them locally too. You don't have to send them anywhere in the world. Would that work out better?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm a winner, just send them to, I don't know, a hospital. Just send them to somebody who can, that'd be nice.
Okay. Are you sure there's nobody you love? They want to just, put a smile on their face today with some free, it's the Fritas and Roses. They're really pretty.
No,
Sam?
I'm sure, yeah.
Sam?
Really...
Sam, hello, Sam? Are you there, Sam?
Yeah.
Hello? It's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. I need you to know, Sam, that your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Know that. Your wife, Lauren, is on the phone, and she's asked us to call you, Sam, because she has a question for you. Lauren, why don't you ask Sam the question you have?
Hi, honey.
Hey.
I was unpacking your suitcase from the Australia trip the other day because you hadn't unpacked it in a week. And I found a photo in the outside pocket of when you and John, I guess, maybe went out one night and met up with some girls that I'd never seen before. And I just need to know if anything happened that night with those girls or anything. So I guess that's...
I don't even know what you're talking about with the girls. No, nothing happened. But what girls?
There was like a photo booth strip, like from a photo booth of you and John and two girls, and you were clearly drunk in the photos and just laughing and smiling and kind of, I mean, they were sitting on your lap. And then, I mean, you all were moving around in different photos, and it looked really raunchy, potentially.
No, I honestly, honey, I didn't even remember that photo being taken. Like,
were you in a photo booth with two other girls and your brother?
Yeah, like I mean, I remember her saying. Now that she's saying it, yes, I remember being taken. I don't even know if the photo got back.
Okay, but the photo got back in your luggage. She was unpacking your luggage. She found it was a photo strip. But Sam, I don't necessarily think you did anything wrong here based on the information that I have. It could have been just some innocent thing where you jump in the booth for your brother. But let me just make this easier on your wife. She thinks that something's going on beyond a photo. Is there any truth to that? Did you do anything that you feel bad or guilty about or wrong in Australia?
No, I'm not that kind. No, I didn't.
Do you have any reason? You have any reason to think that your wife, why your wife might think that something's going on?
And why wouldn't you send your wife the flowers?
Because, babe, you've been acting.
Well, I mean, the flowers. I just didn't. I didn't know what the heck was going on with the flowers. I've been distant since I got back. I get why she's feeling weird. I just figured you'd return to your normal self, but you haven't. It's been a week since you've been back, and you're just so strange since. I mean, like you barely make eye contact with me when we wake up. What is happening? I mean, I was incredibly tired and jet lagged. I mean, we partied way too hard. I thought my brother was going to be all sad and just crushed about his divorce. And I get there, and he's just like a new man. And I don't know.
Okay. So no, I just want to say, Lauren, there is something causing you to feel insecure in your relationship. That is a fact. Is your husband doing something wrong? I don't know. Are these pictures innocent? Maybe. Are they reckless? Perhaps. Are they harmless? Maybe so. But there's a reason why you don't feel comfortable and totally connected in your relationship. And I think, Sam, that's what you got to hear here. I don't know what you did or what you didn't do, but I think that's what you need to listen to here. And I think if you address that with her, that maybe you'll get to a place that's a little more peaceful in your relationship. But she clearly doesn't feel the security she needs to feel. And I don't know why. I do admire that you went to go help out your brother. I do appreciate that she stayed with your kid. But just take that from this, and we're going to let you both go and work on it, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know what he did. I don't think it's that bad. I feel like Sam was just going to help his brother. And by the way, I've been in situations where you guys are like, hey, jump in this photo, and you jump in this photo, and it's just a photo.
Yes.
It doesn't mean anything. I mean,
it'd be one thing if they were making out in one of the pictures, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, if the guy made out with the girl and their lips touched and he said, those lips are the lips I want to be with for the next 60 years, that'd be a problem.
Well, yes.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Let's get to the email. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, I got a voicemail from a woman that did not want to say who she was. Anonymous. She said she saw my husband with another woman at the OC Fair. She told me that they were holding hands. I have not said anything to my husband because how can I believe this woman that doesn't even have the courage to say who she is? But I want to know if it's true or not. So this could be going a lot of ways. Jackie could have an enemy who's trying to sabotage your relationship. Mm-hmm. There could be another woman that's trying to cause a problem that wants to pursue her husband. Or it could just be a hoax.
So none of this even happened. They're just saying it did.
I mean,
to put a monkey wrench in their relationship.
Those are the things that come to mind for me. I think that this is not coming from a place of somebody doing a good deed. Mm-hmm. My gut tells me that this is somebody trying to cause a problem. But Jackie, knowing that I think that, is there anything more you can tell us about this situation? Is there anybody that might be considered an enemy of yours or somebody that you might know in your circle that would be encouraged to sabotage your relationship and go after your husband?
I can't think of anybody that would leave this message for any reason. So I don't know. I don't know what to think because it's so weird that this person didn't leave a name and that it's supposed to be, anonymous tip. So I don't know. I didn't know what to do.
What did this person say on the voicemail?
And did you recognize their voice?
No, I have no idea who this person would be. They just left a voicemail saying that they saw my husband with some other woman at the OC fair, and they were holding hands, and they seemed sure that it was him, and that, quote unquote, it was not a casual thing. It looked, serious. So,
all right.
I don't know.
How long have you been married?
3 years.
Do you have any kids?
No.
Jackie, here's what we're going to do, because we want to get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
Sissany is going to call him. You're going to be on the line. Be very quiet. She's going to call him from the flower shop. She'll offer him some roses. Then we want to find out who he sends them to and what he writes on the card, what note he puts on the card. Very important. Okay?
Okay.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we got it. So, good luck. Here we go. Let's see what we learn.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Manny?
This is he.
Hi, Manny. This is Vivian. I'm calling from Floral Chic. We actually just opened up here in the area. How you doing this morning?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. We're a flower shop, and we're actually doing a promotion this month where we're giving out free flowers, and you've been selected today to receive a free dozen roses, and they're absolutely free. You can send them to anybody that you'd like. We don't need your credit card information or any billing information from you. We're just trying to promote our business.
You sure? It sounds a little sketchy.
No, I mean, we're just brand new to the area. We're actually right on the corner of Beach Boulevard and Orange Thorpe. So we're just trying to get the word out of our new flower shop. And we do this once a month where we just kind of pick people at random.
Huh.
It's absolutely free. You can send them to anybody that you'd like. They'll get them this afternoon. And all I need is the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can write a quick note.
Okay. Well, if you are sure that it's free,
it's totally free,
wife.
I promise. Okay, cool. It's your wife. And do you want to, what's her name?
Jackie.
Jackie. Okay. And what would you like to write on the note?
Just, I love you.
I love you. Okay, cool.
Manny, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany here. Just want you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We've got your wife Jackie on the phone. She asked us to give you a call because she got a message from another woman who told her that you are being unfaithful to her. Jackie, why don't you explain to Manny what's going on here?
Actually, I would like for Manny to explain to me what's going on here, because I did not expect you to send the flowers to me. I mean, are you sure you didn't want to send them to, I don't know, your girlfriend? Because I have women calling me and telling me that they've seen you at the OC fair with some other woman holding her hand. Does that sound familiar?
What?
Manny, did you go to the OC fair?
No, I was not at the OC fair. I'm so confused right now.
I don't think your wife is making.
To be honest, right now, I'm going to leave. Like, seriously, I will take my things and I will leave the house because I don't have time for this.
Okay, Manny, I don't think your wife is making this up. Someone has called to try and sabotage your relationship. Do you have any idea who might be trying to do that?
I have no idea, but baby, you got to calm down for a second. This is crazy. I have no idea who would do that.
You have no explanation. Because seriously, if you don't tell me something right now, like, my son is going to be gone when you get home today.
All right. It's possible that somebody saw my brother, Joseph.
Hold on. Manny, let me make this as quick as possible, just because Jackie's clearly upset. Are you cheating on your wife?
I'm absolutely not cheating on my wife.
Jackie, do you believe him?
I don't know. Like,
does he have a brother that could be mistaken for him?
Yeah.
Jackie, are you happy in your marriage?
I mean, yeah, until that phone call, I would never have thought anything like this would happen. I'm happy.
Do you have the voicemail saved?
I do, yeah.
All right, here's what needs to happen, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Manny, you need to sit with your wife. You need to let her ask you every single question on her mind, face to face, eye to eye. Jackie, you make the list of questions right now. Okay. You will be able to tell if your husband is lying to you or not, because he's not getting up until you're done with all your questions. If you believe he's telling the truth, then he's not messing around with you. Now we need to get to the bottom of who that phone call is from. Is it random? Is it sabotage? What is that about? Yeah. So there's two things you need to do. And that's the best I can advise you now based on what we just heard.
Absolutely. And you'll be able to tell with just body language alone if he's lying.
Yeah.
So we're going to let you go and work on that, okay? Thank you very much. Boy, she was pissed.
Mm-hmm. I was surprised because he sent him to her. I thought she would be happy.
Well, she's not happy because she got this message. It's not going to just change in a beat.